It is Thursday, July 29th. It's been a week since I've been in this, well actually 5 days since I've been in this hive. I'm going to do a quick inspection and feed them some more sugar water. First thing I'll do is see if they used up all I did put in last Saturday, this past Saturday. Anyway, here we go. Let's get the top off. See what we got in here. Yep. 4 jars of sugar water in there, and every one of them is empty. I don't like the fact that there's earwigs in here. See them? I don't know why they're in the top like that. I don't like it. Just going to take the whole top off. And I'll put it back in later. Another earwig. Let's get the whole top off. And we're going to see what's going on inside. Give them a little bit of smoke. A lot of activity. They're already buzzing like crazy. Alright, let's see what they've done in the last 6 days. Okay, this frame was completely empty and it still is. Nothing at all on it. You can see this one was completely empty other than the foundation, but you can see they're building comb out. See the comb? They're building that out. Eventually they'll use that for storing sugar, honey and nectar and pollen. Now this is one of the frames that came with the nucleus hive. 5 frames came with the nucleus hive. This is one of them. So this frame was already built out. Okay, lots of bees on there. I see some pollen, some honey up at the top. Yep. Looks like they're loading in nectar. Okay, that one looks good. Next one, like I said, there's 5 frames came with the nucleus hive. This is the second one. I believe this one had a bunch of brood on it. Let's see what it's got. Oh, lots of honey at the top. See that? That's honey. And see what else we got. Lots of nectar in there. Probably getting ready to cap it off. And I was wrong, this one doesn't have any brood on it. Everything looks good, lots of work being done there. These look good. Frame number 3 from the nucleus hive. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. Now this is the one that definitely looks like, I hope you can see it, but those big cells, they look like queen cells to me, and they're actually capped now. They weren't capped before, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, at least 13 of them. I think my bees are getting ready to make a new queen. I do see brood on this side though, so I don't know if that's old brood. And there's a couple queen cells there too. Not 100% sure what's going on here. I'm looking real quick, so I don't really have time to look for a queen. I'm just checking the bees out. I think I might see it. Yeah, I see some. Pretty sure well, maybe not. Alright. Anyway, so that's that one. That was number 3. Comes number 4. Right. This one has a lot of, this side has a little bit of brood at the bottom. This side has a bunch of brood. Hope you can see it. Look for a queen real quick. They're getting a little, bees are getting a little bit buzzy. I don't see. It's actually hard for me to see. Seeing through the veil, and I actually don't see good up close with glasses on. That probably sounds funny, but I should probably take my glasses off when I inspect the hive, because I'd actually be able to see better anyway. Anyway, it looks good. The thing I don't see though is I don't see any eggs, so there's brood, but I think the brood was left over. I think something happened to my queen, and I believe they're getting ready to make a new one, and that's what the queen cells were. Okay, this is the last frame from the nucleus hive, frame number 5. See what this one looks like. Probably be done here soon. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. See lots of nectar, but I really don't see any eggs. So I think I lost my queen, and I think they're making a new one. Takes them about 3 weeks to make a new queen. Eventually I'll come in and all those queen cells will be opened up and gone. And we make a new queen. She goes out on a mating flight, and then everything starts all over again. And I can see this last frame in here that was empty. There's no work on it. So I'm gonna leave that one go. And I'm gonna put this awesome hive tool. I'm gonna put it back together. I don't know, maybe when I loaded the bees in, maybe I squished the queen. Maybe she just didn't survive, I don't know. Maybe she took off. A little bit confusing, this whole thing, but so I'll get this one back in. All the frames to the center. Alright, there's that. Put this back on top. Okay, don't squish any bees. All lined up. Put it there. That's good. Okay, now I got to fill up my jars with sugar water. I want my smoker to go out. It has gone out before on me. These guys here. Sugar water, so they tend to stick a little bit. Brought a couple extra jars. I only have 4 here. The extra jars and the sugar water. I think I'm going to put extra 2 in. Alright. Sugar water. 2 smaller jars, but they'll do. I just mixed this up before I left, so I like to make sure it's mixed up real good. Oops. I'll probably smell that and clean it up, what I spilled there. made 2 gallons, so I'm probably going to run out here. Get the second gallon. Alright. Gallon number 1. They went through probably 3/4 of a gallon in just 5 days. So they're definitely using this up. Alright. A little bit extra. Alright, put the lids on. Make sure they're good and tight. That one's a little loose. Jeez. I have 6 jars. 2 of them are small, but the other 4 are very large. These guys. And they'll use it all up. Alright. Alright, girls, you're going to have lots of sweet stuff there to work on. Help build your hive up and get ready for winter. I know it's only the middle of summer, but you need to get ready for winter. Alright, another thing I want to do is I have a very small opening here on the entrance reducer. There's the entrance reducer. This is the hole they were using, the small hole. I'm going to put the big one out so they can have more room to go in and out without having a traffic jam. Alright. So now there's a big hole instead of a small one. I have to get used to that. Alright. Evened up there. Alright. And there is that. Rock on top. Alright. It's good. Alright. Gotta take my glove off to turn the camera off.